105 years ago tonight, the Titanic struck an iceberg on its maiden voyage. Hours later, the ship sank to the bottom of the ocean. 1,500 people died. Now a company is preparing to offer tours of the wreck. CBS 2's Chip Reed has more.
Titanic was called the ship of dreams until a nautical nightmare turned it into a legend, a fateful voyage that fascinated the public, inspiring more than a dozen films and a new generation of explorers like Stockton Rush.
More people have been to space than have been to see the Titanic.
The wreck was discovered in 1985. Since then, fewer than 200 people have crossed over its bow or glided past its promenade decks. Rush, founder of private submersible company OceanGate, plans to increase that number. Starting in May 2018, Rush will begin a series of yearly expeditions to the Titanic, the first time anyone will have been to the site in more than a decade.
Where is your excitement factor on this?
Oh, definitely an 11.
The 5-person submersible that will be used is still under construction at a New Jersey factory. When complete, the Cyclops 2 will look like this model and be able to dive 13,000 feet.
People will enter and exit through the dome.
It'll be one of just 5 submersibles on the planet capable of reaching the Titanic, and the only one that's privately owned. One of the goals is to generate a 3D model of the wreck, a UNESCO underwater heritage site, before it's too late.
I've heard some researchers say that the Titanic will melt away and be gone in 20 years.
To make the most of the expeditions, OceanGate will include researchers and explorers for a fee, but the seats on the sub don't come cheap.
They're going to pay $105,129.
Because that is
inflation-adjusted price of a first-class ticket on the Titanic in 1912.
Even so, all 54 seats for the 2018 trips have already sold out. Renata Rojas, a banker by trade and explorer at heart, paid for one of those seats.
Ever since I've had a job, I've been saving to go to Titanic.
As for the moment when she first sets eyes on it,
I'll probably cry the entire time. I get emotional.
about the Titanic. You really do. You do.
I do.
Of course, it's a long trip down. The Titanic is lying at a depth of more than 2 miles underwater. Sounds very cool.